Well, we're visiting with Matt Pfeiffer, the head girls basketball coach at Garden City High School. And Matt, you've got the first round of the sub-state coming up on Thursday. Unfortunately, you have to go on the road to Hutchinson, but going on the road for you guys is really nothing new. So just talk a little bit about the Hutchinson Salthawks and what kind of team they've got.
Yeah, we've played quite a bit on the road, traveled, so hopefully we're pretty used to it. Something about them, we really think they have talented posts inside, and they're just really disciplined all around where they share the ball and really try to get it inside to those girls.
And defensively, what do you see with them? What do they like to do?
Well, they kind of mixed it up in the games that we saw where they played some man, some zone. I would anticipate them to play zone and maybe box and one us, but we don't really know, so we're kind of preparing for everything.
And what are the things that you've been focused on during your week of getting ready?
So far, we haven't really started preparing for them so much since we didn't find out till Friday that we were for sure playing them. So we've been scrimmaging a lot, getting up and down, just working on stuff that we do and trying to correct some little mistakes. You're not going to overhaul anything at this time in the season.
Well, late in the season, it didn't always show up in the wins and loss column, but it looked like the effort and the execution by the girls got just a little bit better here late.
Yeah, I thought we just started being more solid and sharing the ball and not turning it over as much, and that showed on the court.
So are the girls looking forward to going and trying to get an upset and get into a position where they might have an outside chance of qualifying for state?
I think so, and I think they're confident just knowing that they played Hutch last year, and we're going to kind of have to talk to them about how it's not the same team, you don't know who's going to be there, and so just coming out ready to play against anybody.
Well, it's Monday afternoon, and we're at Garden City High School visiting with Coach J.C. Holloway, the head coach of the Buffalo boys basketball team. And J.C., in about 48 hours, you'll be getting ready to play the Campus Colts in the semifinal round of the 6A sub-state. You get the game at home, but talk a little bit about Campus and what kind of team they've had. I know that their record doesn't show a whole lot, but you never know, I guess, when you get to this stage.
Well, definitely, record is kind of deceiving because of who they play all year. They play in a pretty tough conference. The team that they got beat the last game of the year, Hutchinson, that jumped them in standings, also doesn't have a lot of wins, but they play in such a tough conference. Salina Central, Goddard Eisenhower, many other teams. Salina South has made a push at the end of the year. So they're going to be tested and probably road tested. They haven't had to travel this far, which hopefully is a little bit of a distraction for them. They play with a lot of guards. They're mostly guard oriented. They do have a 6'6" kid in the middle that blocks shots and is really long, but they are mostly predicated by their guards.
Well, you will have had 8 days between the last game of the regular season and the playoff game. What have you been trying to focus on with the kids, as you get ready?
Well, we're just trying to shore up our offense. I think there's some things that we can do a little bit better and put some different wrinkles in. Now that we're playing somebody other than a WAC opponent, it's something that we can also go back to things that haven't always worked as well because we see each other so much in the WAC, and we're just trying to defensively prepare for anything. We never know what we're going to get in the postseason, so we've got to be ready for different kinds of offenses: dribble drive, motion, 3 out 2 in, sets, playing teams that run a lot of sets. And so really we're also trying to, it was 8 days, but we also didn't want to wear ourselves out either.
And how important is it to get the first round game at home?
Well, it's huge. We got it at home. People don't like to travel, so it's an advantage, especially for us way out here in Garden City, and just to be able to play at home, hopefully against, or with a great crowd. We're trying to get the student section and getting the people of Garden City out here. 2 years in a row, being able to not have the best record, but still finish strong enough to get a home court advantage on the first round is huge.